retire when I became a dad, but it's good to be back. So I'm Tom Baker, Executive Director of NHCO, and Lynn Warmus and Pastor Heather invited me to come and share a little bit about what our church does with North Hills Community Outreach. First, thanks for the opportunity to share a little bit during the offering today. I'm doing my offering for 2036, and you can probably guess why, because the class of 2036 just started for North Hills School District, so Lila and Larkin and some other kindergartners. So I figured I'd stick with something related to the week that we just had. But has everyone here heard of North Hills Community Outreach? We'll start with that. I'm guessing we got about, yeah, all right, sounds good. So we are the largest social services agency in northern Allegheny County, serving 40 communities and 50 zip codes. We are helping people going through crisis, hardship, and poverty, and we want no one to be cold, hungry, or alone. And that's what NHCO is all about. Our church has probably brought some of you to NHCO. My story is actually the opposite. When I got involved with NHCO in 2009, it was NHCO that kind of introduced me to our church. So that's how I decided to reach out to Pastor Scott and Pastor Heather and get involved with our church back in the 2009-2010 era, and it has been wonderful. We have many people that support NHCO in a whole wide variety of ways. Jan Peischel, Sylvia Lynn, Marsha Grom's here. She's, I think, our most popular volunteer at the North Boroughs office right now. So we have some great long-standing relationships between NHCO and Berkeley Hills Lutheran Church. I think back to just the kindness that many of you here showed over Christmas of 2020 when we couldn't be together in person, but our church still held a drive to get paper supplies ready for our clients that were coming to food pantry at NHCO. NHCO runs 6 food pantries a month. We often think of food as a conduit to a conversation that can then lead our clients to the other 19 programs and services of North Hills Community Outreach. So there's certainly a lot that we do as an organization. We've got a staff of 28, but we couldn't do what we do without the 1,000+ volunteers that help out every year with North Hills Community Outreach. I always say this, and I think for a lot of people, we have our house, and then we have our place of worship, and then we maybe have another place that's like a second or third home to us. And NHCO truly becomes that for so many of our volunteers, which we love. I love the role that it plays in people's lives, the role that it makes people feel at home when they get to spend time with our staff and with the volunteers and with the clients that we serve. So in any given year, thousands and thousands of clients receive tens of thousands of services through NHCO. We run a lot of different sharing projects, and we just had Back to School. Back to School went very well this year, so thanks to anyone that supported us with Back to School. Close to 1,000 kids got their backpacks, and then tons of other supplies for school. We do Thanksgiving on every table. We do the Christmas. About 1,000 kids get all their Christmas toys through NHCO. We do spring cleaning. We do personal care items. Neither of those are covered by SNAP benefits. And it's really places of worship, churches like ours, that support us through these sharing projects that make them possible. Finally, I know we have some other nonprofit organizations that we serve and work with here at Berkeley Hills. I will say, as NHCO, we are in the spirit of working together, to partnering, to bring out the best in each other. Scott Pavlot and Sylvia Lynn were both honored recently as Circle of Courage Award winners, and I try to be an advocate for Scott and for the Hub and all that you do and all that Ralph does, all that everyone does at the Hub there to make sure it's wonderful. NHCO actually has regular office hours out of the Hub, so it's all about let's collaborate, let's not compete, let's work together, let's be friends in this doing good sector. So that's what we're all about at NHCO. Again, thanks to Pastor Heather. Lynn Warmus said 3 or 4 minutes, and I think I stuck to it pretty okay. So it's always a little dangerous putting me up here with a microphone. But thank you very much for all that you do and all that you've continued to do for North Hills Community Outreach over the years. Thank you.
Thank you.